Both his mother and mother-in-law fell into the water. The son was preoccupied with rescuing his wealthy mother-in-law. After rescuing his mother-in-law, the man began performing CPR. He completely forgot his mother was still struggling in the water, desperately calling for help. Her feet became entangled in seaweed, preventing her from moving, eventually leading to drowning. Because his mother-in-law suffered from heart disease, the man immediately prepared to drive her to the hospital. When the father arrived, he learned his wife was still in the water. He immediately jumped in to search for her, but it was too late. Just as the son was about to drive to the hospital, his father rushed over and grabbed the car window. Before he could say anything, his daughter-in-law interrupted him. She urged the man to drive to the hospital. The man, mistakenly believing his father had revived his mother, forcibly pulled his father's hands from the car, slammed on the accelerator, and drove off, leaving his father helpless and despairing. Time was running out, and the father rushed to the hospital, carrying his wife. But by the time they arrived, it was too late. He was completely devastated. Meanwhile, the man was about to go back to visit his mother. His wife stopped him, saying that while his mother-in-law was fine, her heart condition had worsened. His wife asked him to go to the hospital to find a suitable heart. She also lied that she had seen the man's mother return home safely. The man believed his wife's words and did not ask any further questions. The father was still heartbroken for not being able to save his wife. Just then, the hospital director came over. He said there was a patient whose heart was a match for his wife's. He suggested that the father donate his wife's heart. The father wanted to discuss it with his son, but both their phones were soaked in water and he couldn't reach her. Time was running out, and the father agreed without hesitation. Little did he know that the recipient of the heart was his daughter-in-law's mother. Watching his beloved wife taken away, the father burst into tears. In a trance, my father passed by a high-end ward. He saw his son feeding his mother-in-law chicken soup and flew into a rage. The son saw his father standing at the door and assumed he was there to visit his mother-in-law. He quickly reassured him that his mother-in-law was fine, but his father remained indifferent. He questioned his son why he drove away and abandoned his mother. Just as the father was about to reveal the cause of his mother's death, his wife interrupted him and asked him to go inside to see the prescription. Seeing his son so obedient, the father became even angrier. Soon, the man was dragged into the ward by his wife. Afterward, he wanted to check on his mother. He overheard the nurse mention his mother's organ donation agreement.